Today, I'm going to talk about how to identify a scam. This is a common scam that our clients come across, and that is after filing a deed at the courthouse, or after filing an LLC, or after filing any public document, they get a letter in the mail that looks very, very official. For example, this one is from Property Records, and it's from an address in Harrisburg. That looks pretty official. And then, this is really fun, important information, respond promptly, followed by a little warning that says, opening this letter, if it's not meant for you, $2,000 fine, 5 years imprisonment, or both for any person interfering or obstructing with delivery of this letter. It sounds really, really official. So you open up this letter, and what you get inside is a bill, or at least what looks like a bill. It tells you, please respond by such and such a date. Let's turn this around so you can see it. Please respond by such and such a date. It also gives where you're supposed to send this. It gives a description of the property that you just recorded the deed for, and it says where to send your money. The thing about this is just some person sending this out, scamming people for money. It's not official in any way. You don't have to pay for this, but it's questionable about whether this is illegal just because everything on here is technically true. For example, it says this service to obtain a copy of your deed is not associated with any governmental agency. If you don't stop and read that fine print, you might not realize this isn't a bill at all, but just basically a suggested donation. They're going to then send you a copy of the deed that you could have logged on and printed off for yourself for free, or which your lawyer or realtor can get you a copy of. These go out to every single person with a postage envelope and everything. And this warning on the front about the fine and imprisonment for interfering, that's true of all mail. All mail that's sent in the United States and delivered to your postal box, if someone were to interfere with the delivery of it, that would be a federal crime. But there's nothing special about this letter. So if you filed anything publicly, know that the vultures are coming. They're going to send you letters. Do not send these scumbags money. Make them earn it some other way.